when I met this next performer, he was actually teaching a tenor jazz workshop in the French Quarter with Kenny G's father, Kenny F. He then went on a diplomatic mission to Africa, trying to convince the nation of Djibouti to change the spelling of their name, and that effort is still going on. Recently, he defeated Team Oracle single-handedly in a paddle boat race around the span of the new Eastern Bay Bridge. Please, we're very excited to have him back. This is Just the Tip with Wells Day.
Thank you very much. Greetings, and salutations, everyone. I am Wells Day, and I will be your conductor for this evening's sojourn. So let us trip the light fantastic together, shall we? Now, I've been dabbling in a little DIY poetry slam writing, and I've written a little ditty for tonight's first topic, and I will read it for you now. I may not be good with my rhyme scheme. Keats and Yeats may call me a fake. But I'll craft my prose to fulfill my dream of one day orating at Litquake. Thank you very much. I think my iambic pentameter just skipped a beat. But literacy is alive and well in San Francisco thanks to the largest independent word on paper festival this side of the most illiterate city in America, which is Bakersfield, by the way. Litquake is October 11th to the 19th. This prose with cosmos, this lore with a heavy pour was established in 1989 in Edinburgh Castle over a few beers. You know, Edinburgh Castle is the literary mecca of the TL. What started out as a one-day Litstock festival in Golden Gate Park with poets and lovers and dreamers and writers has now grown to over 900 auditors and over 17,000 of the Bay Area's creme de la creme of the auditorily capable. Now, my next comment may be a little out of date for most, but LeVar Burton would be so proud. Thank you. LeVar Burton would be so proud. Thank you. And they say reading is a lost art form, but not in the nation's largest consumer of all things bound. Now, liquor may not go well with candle wax and rope, but it does with the musty smell of untold stories. I will be listlessly perambulating Litcrawl this year, the 3-hour tour of all things prose, donned in black and perfunctory, sipping my 4-fingered bourbon delight, engulfed in the dim-lit bee supply keeping store and the internal pangs of pleasure from the alliterative allegories. Separate your colors from your blacks while listening to stories. Go to a church for the first time with the fear of not going up in flames, or find yourself in a deserted parking lot, all in the name of literature. This city turns into one big reading rainbow, but you don't have to take my word for it. Lights, camera, gridlock. The eastern span of the Bay Bridge is ready to work it. Yes. Some models don't get up for less than 10,000 a day. This diva was like 6.5 billion, and that's just for half of me. Retrofit it, honey. She is a sight to behold, her mast rising above the smog of the East Bay, her bow cresting into the base of the Yerba Buena Island, inching ever closer to Never Never Land. She is Captain Hook's Jolly Roger, reimagined in steel and chrome. And to think we thought the Tinkerbell effect didn't exist because none of us could believe hard enough that the thing would ever open. Right? Now, I'm a little late to the party, but I've just found out there's a troll on the bridge. Yes. Not just now. Not of the online fishing of debates or the last call sidewalk sale, but the one that brings good luck and safe passage to those who, for some ungodly reason, have to leave this city. Or Walnut Creek, thank you, or Walnut Creek Cheesecake Factory Shopping Spree Girl Fests. Now, as I will read this to you, the location of the troll is confidential to respect his anonymity, but the Bay Area Transportation states, and I quote, pardon me, that trolls don't like to be exposed to sunlight. Ain't that the truth? I've met a few. Now, I will leave you with a foretelling decree from the person who I think should be named after the Bay Bridge, the person who made it a crime to call our beloved city Frisco, who in 1872, thank you very much, Frisco, and in 1872 proclaimed that a bridge should be constructed from Oakland to San Francisco. Emperor Norton. Yes, yes. The following is decreed and ordered to be carried into execution as soon as convenient. That a suspension bridge be built from Oakland Point to Goat Island and then to Telegraph Hill. That is the largest bridge I've ever heard of. But provided such bridge can be built without injury to the navigable waters of the Bay of San Francisco. Alas, we will be rocking the boat, searching for dilapidated election ballot boxes under the slick Willie Brown Bay Bridge. Oh, San Francisco. And that is just the tip.
One more time for Wells Day. A civic treasure who will never be replaced, no matter how seismically vulnerable he might become in years to come.